Ever notice how life's best stories don't happen in your living room? They happen on the open road, out on the water, or parked under the stars. At Progressive, they get that you want to focus on the experience, not worry about the what-ifs. That's why they offer quality insurance designed for your ride, whether that's a boat, RV, or motorcycle. Adventure with confidence. Visit Progressive.com and see how easy it is to protect your favorite way to get away. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in D.C. Prices vary based on how you buy.
This is Viewpoints Explained. I'm Ebony McMorris. Back in 2016, Pokémon Go turned the outside world into a virtual playground. At its height, the game had about 230 million monthly users. People were hooked and ventured into new neighborhoods, parks, and landmarks to catch their favorite Pokémon. However, most users didn't realize that their activity was being recorded and saved. Today, it's being used to build a detailed map of the physical world. Niantic, the company behind Pokémon Go, has partnered with Coco Robotics, a delivery robot company, and the goal is use a technique called Visual Positioning System, or VPS, to help robots navigate sidewalks, instead of relying on just GPS, which can be off by several feet. This system uses visual clues like buildings, signs, and landmarks to pinpoint specific locations. VPS was trained on more than 30 billion images, many of them captured by Pokémon Go users over the years. Features like in-game scanning tasks and field research encourage players to record statues, public spaces, and city corners from multiple angles. When you stack those images together across different times of day, weather conditions, and perspectives, you get a highly detailed 3D model of real-world environments. In other words, playing the game created a map that robots can now use to deliver your takeout. But this application also raises bigger questions. For one, it shows how data collected for entertainment can be reused a decade later for something entirely different, often without people realizing it at the time. And secondly, as these robots hit the streets and use their cameras to navigate, they'll be constantly capturing and saving new images of public spaces. Companies say this data is handled responsibly, but it does blur the line between innovation, privacy, and mass surveillance. That's Viewpoints Explained for this week. More in a moment.
Adventures don't always go as planned. One minute you're cruising in your RV, the next your tire hits a massive pothole. Progressive is ready for you when the unexpected hits, with excellent claim service for your boat, RV, and motorcycle. Plus optional coverage like roadside assistance and on-the-water towing. Visit Progressive.com and make sure your next adventure is unforgettable, for the right reasons. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Coverage is subject to policy terms and limits.